The next speaker is Dr. Darina Saliba. She is the director of the International Center for Human Sciences in Byblos, Lebanon. Although it is an international center, but it is the voice of the region, and she is going to give us a briefing on the outcomes of the International Forum on Environmental Humanities. You have 5 minutes.
As Zaki has mentioned, so I'm representing the International Center for Human Sciences, which is a UNESCO Category 2 center in Byblos, located in Byblos, and it is a unique center in the region, focusing on human sciences. We have joined, in fact, the consortium of the Bridges Coalition, and we have since last year in 2020 organized together or co-organized with other partners the International Symposium on Humanities. And this year in November 2022, we have also organized at CISH an International Forum on Environmental Humanities, in partnership with Hans Seidel Foundation and in collaboration with other partners like Bridges Coalition, the International Council for Philosophy and the Human Sciences, and the Club of Rome. And also it was under the patronage of 4 ministries that are the Lebanese ministries, that are the Lebanese Minister of Environment, the Minister of Information, the Minister of Tourism, and the Minister of Culture. What is really important about this forum is that it has witnessed as well the inauguration of the first of its kind archaeological eco-friendly center in the region, with the new principles that were adopted by the Ministry of Culture, the Lebanese Ministry of Culture, and recommended everywhere in Lebanon to follow this model. In fact, in the country, when we want to transform a center into an eco-friendly, and especially when it is archaeological or an archaeological building, and especially also that it is based on Byblos, which is one, of the oldest cities of the world that is still inhabited continuously, and it is a UNESCO cultural heritage site. This is the center that you're seeing here. Our strategy for the coming 4 years, we are focusing on environmental transformations. So one of them is the environmental humanities. We have organized this International Forum on Environmental Humanities. You can see one of these pictures whereby ADG Ms. Gabriela Ramos is giving her opening speech and the opening session with the ministers and our partners all together. All right, so this forum has showcased a rich program focusing on different topics spanning the environment, biodiversity, cultural heritage, and cultural diversity, the planetary well-being, and the human and health, extending to peace, war, and diplomacy. Okay, and what is most importantly is that it was concurrently organized with the COP27, and it has witnessed the inauguration, as I have mentioned, of the first archaeological eco-friendly center of its kind in Lebanon by the Minister of Culture, the Minister of Tourism, the Minister of Information, with the opening speech from Ms. Gabriela Ramos. All right, and the most important points or concluding points or remarks that were in this forum are, I'm going to mention some of them, that environmental challenges are interconnected, and that we need, in fact, as Ms. Gabriela just mentioned, that we need to create spaces for people to come and discuss together to see what they want, what they need, and how to reach there by creating collectively relevant solutions. And all these these activities should be included, in fact, into the educational system and build capacities of policymakers. We have also mentioned and talked about this illusion of growth and how economy, society, and the environment cannot be separated. We focused on the environmental well-being and health because of what we are witnessing of the feelings of dehumanization, because as a result of climate change, which is creating fear, instability, and loss of comfort. That we insisted on the fact that humanities should be included in the dialogue, and women should be included more and more in the climate actions. Also, the importance of multilateralism at the service of sustainable development, and that we need really, especially in the Arab region, political stability. So these briefly were the most important points, and we move just to see. So we are going now where we still didn't finish this big project this year, 2022. We're going now to participate in the MENA Housing Forum Innovation Awards between 20 and 23 November. We are now among the 3 finalists. We hope we'll make it. And this was the plan when we had the approval of the Minister of Culture and the Directorate General of Archaeology in Lebanon to start the implementation of this project, which was implemented thanks to a generous donation from Ashada Group. And this is a way to fight this climate change impact, in fact, in Lebanon, and starting in Lebanon, and to be a model, to serve a model and pilot project in the region. We can move to see some photos. Vanessa, please. So here are some photos that we have really implemented in our center. We have as the green garden that we have. This here you can see the solar panels that were there also put in a specific way designed for this building. You can see that they are surrounded by green plants. Okay, this is the picture, right? So you can see the view from up in order to preserve this, now the center is solely dependent on solar light, solar energy, and becoming autonomous and independent. All right, the other pictures. These are the activities that have preceded this International Environmental Forum this year, with a regional conference with different roundtables on human security, on environmental law, with Hamid bin Khalifa University of Qatar, with Konrad Adenauer and different partners. And this is a 3D cube that was placed at the entrance of our center. Here we can see with the different ministers that were with us, and we have put on it QR codes and environmental laws around the world, so to raise more awareness for the public and visitors about this issue. This was briefly what we have done. Thank you
for this informative presentation. I'm so pleased to see such effort coming from the Arab region and from Lebanon, with the whole state of Lebanon commitment and political commitment. Thank you very much for this invitation, for this presentation.